Dawntrail, let's go. The menu. Dawntrail. Oh, that's epic.
Possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Let's go. We're gonna begin a new journey.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Yeah. Viper, let's go. That's a new class, right? Ching! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's running away. Oh, he's gonna jump.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Oh, this is awesome. This is epic. Let's go. Let's do this. Slash, slash, slash. Dude. Oh yeah, they're gonna show the Pictomancer, right? The guy Kryl is the Pictomancer. That's awesome. And now there's our ship. heading towards Tural.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
Oh, and there's Wiclamant.
Come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
Tural. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Begin our new journey to the new world. Dawntrail. Oh, this is epic. This is epic. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclose are a Choco brush, an arc mount, and a wind-up garnet minion. With them you may rest assured that no cloud or squall shall hinder you on your adventures. Also, this is for the pre-order, right? The pre-order stuff? Nice. Thank you, thank you. That's a new mount, I think, right? So I got a new mount and I got a new minion. Nice. Don't need that. Everything I got. Very now. What was the other thing? Where you can also or a chocobo brush. Oh, it's a pictomancer weapon. Oh, it's a pictomancer thing. Okay. Well, I'm not pictomancer, so. Let's start the main quest. We have to go to Charlian. Let's go to Charlian. Well, we were all given a free Fantasia, right? I kind of want to modify this a bit because of the graphics, my character looks way different, right? So I kind of want to adjust. Let's do that real quick. Okay, so there's a little different tail, eh? Let's change the tail. Let's put the one with the red tip. Yeah, there we go. Kind of looks a little bit different, I think. The eyes are a lot different. I think it's because of the graphic update, right? I think like the eyes and this is a lot different probably because of the update. Yeah, it looks a lot better too. It looks a lot different at the same time. Put some scars. No scars. Color is good. Yeah, the color is good actually. I'm fine with the color. Hairstyle? Some new hairstyles, right? I think. New default hairstyles apparently, right? That looks pretty good. I could do this one maybe. Prefer the longer one though. Is there like a good long hair one? It kind of looks like Yutsuyu from Stormblood, kinda. That one has like some braids. Interesting. Pretty cool. Probably stick to my usual hairstyle though. Unless they have a different one. Oh. This one. Yeah, we'll stick to this one, I think. Unless they got something similar. That one might be good. This one too. I like this one too. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. I kind of like when there's like bangs in the front though. Yeah, I'll stick to this one. I like this one a lot. Hairstyle I had, or is that? Yeah, this one. Color. Kind of want to change the color, the secondary color, the highlights. I kind of want to change the highlight color a little bit. Maybe can make it a little more purplish or reddish. Pinkish, maybe? Something like this? Maybe a little bit more like this? Is that good? A little bit more like... No, that's a bit too white. I could go like this, but... Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. This looks pretty cool. I like this. Confirm. Change the eyes a little bit, right? We'll stick with one. It's good. No, I think that this one was already good. Could make it darker, but that would be weird. This. Hot eyes. Oh yeah, you can have two different colors, right? Huh. Nah. Brows. I'll go type 2. Actually, no. Like, okay, 5. Two. Done. Dude, number 4. Number 4 looks pretty good. Actually, tree or 4? Yeah. Tree or 4? Let's do 4. 4 is nice. This one, right? A little more pinkish, maybe? Is that good? Actually, can we change the view? Change the lighting? I want to see what it looks like in different lighting. Oh man, I love the graphics. You can tell the graphics are a lot better than... They improved the textures by a bunch. Textures are a lot better now. New cool ones? I'll stick with my little heart. I would have liked if they've given me more options for the heart, but that's fine. good. Oh my god, I just noticed a big difference of the new graphics. The grass. Oh my god, the grass. Holy crap, the grass is amazing. They really improved the grass. It doesn't look like pixelated PlayStation 1 grass now. It looks like high quality, high resolution grass. Oh my god, the grass is beautiful. It moves when you run through it now, just like in Breath of the Wild. Nice. New world to explore. Accept. Come back, Petius. I've just had the word from Erinville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tural aboard a guild ship. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? I should only take a moment. Native location? Okay. Majika gave us the good words. We made it ready for set sail at the moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erinville himself. Hi, you're all here. Took some persuasion, but a Gleamer's Gleal ship has granted us place aboard a vessel bound for Tural. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share the deck. Ah, that's fine, Erinville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting it off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we're doing in Tural, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tural is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we'll assist you in the right of succession and support your bid to become the Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alfino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, the Garlemald seeks a way to reconcile and re-engage with neighbors. By visiting Tural, we hope to learn more about it, its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insight that might help our friends in Ilsabard. We'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask, otherwise you're welcome to do as you like. You want to find out about your grandfather, right, Kyle? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, He had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. As for reasons both artificial and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa once you get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only ones with the interest in the City of Gold. Golden City is a children's bedtime story, and part of expedition only, because the third promise has commanded that I serve as a guide. Still playing the part of stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. We sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. Well said, we won't get far without rolling. Yeah, let's go. Right then, if all committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Alright, let's go. Arendelle, I'm ready. Here's they are. The others have already left. We're not in danger of missing the broad boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Yep, I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. I'm savoring the
Well,
moment.
for
sure.
once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Though Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map, the vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
Go, sailor.
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Yeah, I'm ready for Dawntrail. Let's go. I'm ready.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cactuar did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat!
Going to the new world.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Oh, this is awesome. The view, open water, suddenly across the ocean. Oh, this is epic. Fongentin. Oh, this will be my first trip to Tural. Fongentin's the name. I work as Ishtain's aesthetics in Ulda. You see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Shalian, the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel. Told the Dawntrail welcomes all, regardless of origin, so Tural seemed like a perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. I see you in yours out before. You quite famous hero. I've had enough playing with this simpleton. There was a time when we took a great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eurasians coming to Tural, it will become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Ah, my story. Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Cactuar. You know, the first Yosan to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mamulja's leader is said to have welcomed Cactuar with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back: potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eosia like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales of Cactuar during the Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That seemed even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end, his testimony to the ocean's peril. An adventurer, I presume? Merchant myself, based in Ulda, specifically imports and exports, Yosian and Turali both. If this is your first cross in the salt, as they say, do remember that the social modes of Eosia are more necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this: it is not uncommon for the various faces to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikoti, the Hishtaro, the Hyok God, the Rexbral, not because every member of a given clan is the same race, mind you, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Ah, did you want to wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next to the Dawn Service shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right association, your young Buklamat being one of them, of course. But from what Mamulja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders, not too many keen to rest their coin on the third promise. Oh, did you learn any new interests? Learn some stuff about Tural. Oh, I hadn't heard about them clan names. We should have Vuklamat and Erovin to teach us. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on the deck. Let's gather in the cabin. Looks like we got a storm incoming. Or are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it at Tural?
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Viera live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Cactuar.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Where the teeth of the nomads! Reef the sail for the last snaps!
Oh dear.
Only those on watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sound! I'm going off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Woklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
On a ship, we're on a boat, we're on a ship, we're traveling the sea. Oh, they just left me alone? Seriously? Oh, did we arrive?
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air?
for some fresh air. Yeah, you're right.
Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Oh. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Ah, those are the reefs. Wow.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look at my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Dawntrail. Tuliola's Tural. Wow, this place looks pretty nice.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Varnu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tural are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...?
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tural?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
I mean...
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tural.
With Erinville? Erinville, where are you? Oh, man. Oh, look at the water. I love the water here. Holy crap. I love the water effect here. Yeah, the water effect is nice. Where's Erinville? Is he here? Oh, there he is. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Varime Tural can now return to the city at any time by speaking with this sultry sailor in Scholar's Harmar in Australian. I should probably go touch the Aetherite. Take a look real quick and go touch the Aetherite so we can have fast travel. Town, right? So there's no current town yet. Oh god, the town is pretty big actually. Oh crap. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty big actually. Oh, weapon coffer. What? Nice. Done. First things first. Oh yeah. A bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I will guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Haha, we were wondering who these strange folks were, so the Third Promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Uklamak, are you unwell? No, not at all, it can be better. The Third Promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for the handpicked entourage here, we recruited them to help me win the Rite of Succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. Oh, that sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they are in the company of the Third Promise. Everyone will be curious, we certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when I do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. Ah, you're very kind. Good day to you, Third Promise. They did have a point. Lamont is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Hey, what do you mean, technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Yes, you and Kral come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had our good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Woklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Fine now, can't stand around all day. What if the contest looming all? Now then, seeing as we're here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Irving already mentioned the reefs, our coastal waters, which explains why we don't see any big ships on the docks. Only vessels with shallow draft can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferry cargo down the rivers. Much of our incoming traffic is from Tural, the southern landmass. The clans will produce various goods. The wares are unloaded here and carted out to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Baby should be our next stop. Oh, that works. This is Bayside BB, Tural's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from the fresh fish, imported wares go directly to the shelves. Alright, I should mention, here in Tural we buy things with Pel, currency that Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming from Yorza, so most shops are happy to accept Gil. There's also Wak Meki, another market to the east. That can wait for another time. So we'll head back a bit, then northwards, up to the stairs. Gotta go up the stairs, huh? Okay. What do you think of that, eh? Yes. You have Aetherites into your Yorba? I think I told you before, but my brother, Koana, spent 3 years studying in Shalian. He fell in love with the nation, and ways brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. You do the attuning thing. If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again, then up this slope, right at the top of the gate. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way. That's the headquarters of Landsguard. Go up here? Okay. So there's like a verticality in this place, huh? Okay. Can I jump here? Oh yeah, you can. So you can actually you could probably try to climb to the top of the tower, maybe? I wonder if there's like a platforming challenge somewhere here. That would be pretty nice. Am I going the right place? Oh, there's a road. I did not see the road. We have long, narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, through the builders, made sure the city's main torrents were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Judging with the down all these slopes and stairs, I'm exhausted to understand now where Clement gets her endless endurance. over here is going to be the main palace over there. So that over there is the main palace, right? Interesting. In Brightbloom Post, the soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tural and preserving peace. The Landsguard here are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral and Satchuk took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered unequal to Dawntrail in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alicization be around. Come, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of the Talo March. It's massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokhui. Strictly speaking, Tural isn't actually two separate continents. Tural, the southern lands of Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Tural, the northern lands of the father. Legends say it used to be one in great landmass, but long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. Familiar sounding tale, and put in mind a conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Tural, those lands are also part of Tural Nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the people of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled to the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win their throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Tural requires a special pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any permits until the right of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. I'll make sure you win, mark my words. Are you really mean that? Hey, who's anyone who stands between you and the adventure? Must have covered half the city by now. Yola is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm totally enjoying myself. For 645, right? Well, that's probably that's a little better than what I have. west towards the Arch of Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. Dirigibles too. Tural certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. Again, we get by. Now I've seen enough of this area, let me know when we'll continue. The Arch of Dawn is on the other side of the city. Speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Just trying to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of the mountain. It was originally the site of Yokhu Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge of Tural to appease the gods who slumber in the great ocean. After the Yokhui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the resplendent quarter, the biggest residential district. Palace is called the Volok Shunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. So this is the resplendent quarter. What matter of people live here? We have residents from the Tural clans, Mamulja, Zubral, Galupulu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have the Tonal Anta, the Harstone, the Shensna who moved to the south, their ancestral lands in Tural. Listen, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. True representation of Tuliola's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the cultural aesthetics. It's all so beautiful. Glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Plants look awesome. Holy crap, I love the plants in Dawntrail. Yo, the plants. Jump! Shortcut. Here are our durability games. Not bad. Here other nations use your ships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tural. We have them for the exact same reason as Aetherites. Kawana brought back the plants from Charlian. Papa taught them fantastic and commissioned their construction. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has been easier. That's enough art about your dirigibles and the Arch of Dawn awaits. alpacas. Interesting, so that's what the alpaca quarter. Big drum. The drum is called a Dawntrail. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the lance guard returned from dangerous duty. Tried hitting it with my axe once and it ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding. The Arc of Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Tural Gate, but when Papa founded Tural, everyone began using it, its present name, in honor of its great achievement. Tree's Gate is Kuasakuna, the wetland south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamakura, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? The alpacas? Ah, those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kyle. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Wish to hear the history of Tural, then look no further. These stone players, you mean? Special about these pillars, may I ask? At glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more. Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell stories. of many of them featuring two-headed Mamulja. Oh, and then this must be... Tried to follow the exploits of my father, Gulol Chacha, in his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tural saga. These he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn about Tural came to be. Study them as long as you like. Heather tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Ket. Something you can never remember the name. You mean Keteran? Oh, that's the one. Keteran's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It said the two grew close, brothers in spirit, if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorers in later years. Keteran's disappearance is a mystery in Teo's as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost to sea. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story when Papa visited the Hanuhanu village in Koza Makuta. The people at Alfinal almost mistook for Vanu. If not for the colorful plumage, he spent a fair bit of time among Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise. I don't know how it is with the real Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year. Let's see, this one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Koza Mukota. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best. Moblin goods are the standard. Clearly the Vanu are the people of distant Turali counterparts. Lay of Respect. This one recounts the lay of her past. As you probably tell, the figure depicted here is Zebral, like me. For decades, the Zebral and Mulja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolal. There's a clan of Rokdagard in Borgia known as Hylians. In their society, the women rule as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tural, Zebral men and women appear to be equal status. How dramatically culture can vary in location. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Lay of Gold. The speller shows one of Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Ukropaka. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the merchant clan. They oversee Toliol's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight. Don't let their size fool you; they might mistaken. Yeah, they're basically the Lalafels. This one's my favorite, Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tural Vidral Valgamata. I should explain it. Tural Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Better to describe the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valigarmanda itself was dubbed the Skyrian, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. About 80 years or so ago, its reign was brought to the end after a great struggle. Hoppa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Tural and seal it away. Despite its reputation, however, Valigarmunda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tural's national emblem and adorning the banners of the palace. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tulal's history, whatever that might be. Well, it's gonna be the right of succession, right? Ah, the lay of proof. That big fellow is of Yokchui, the largest of Tural's people. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Tural, having brought the southern reaches to heel. They then turned northwards, setting their sights on Tural. You'll recall a massive bridge they built. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands and they conquered and withdrew into the mountains. I've never seen any of their kind as so much as set foot in the city. So as a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on the mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with one stone, what would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Turali history? You're full of history then. Yeah, thank you. Glad to hear it. No, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I'm ready to eat. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of the local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant. I like the sound of that. Have you ever had tacos? They're totally all classic. You make a crunchy shell made from corn flour and filled with meat and salad. A lot of shops install salad, but I like how they're made here at XIV. Tell you best. And I need one right in front of me, right now. Let's head downstairs. Place an order with old Brook tea. I'm gonna jump down. You can climb on the roof here. That's pretty cool. I like how you can climb buildings here. Pretty nice. Brook Evu, that's how you say it.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for
want
each
some
of us,
tacos. Taco.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight
Taco,
with
taco.
choicest feelings. Only the
us
best
some
for
taco,
you and your
taco.
friends.
We need some taco. We need some taco.
Did you hear the Silver Scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing.
What does that have to do with
including their leader.
tacos?
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh! Oh!
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh! No.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor. Glory on your name, brother. And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamoja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tural cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphina and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you should head up to the Resplendent Quarter, even the eastern side Talamarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city is laid out, I'll let you find your own way through Volok Shunsa. Oh, my poor empty belly. Made it good, then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Stop here for today. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail will begin the Rite of Succession. See you guys next time on FF14.